It's time for SHL News. So we just finished off Week 11. In our first game this week, we had Sport Corner Titanium versus the Aware. Sport Corner Titanium came into this game after beating the Aware in a close one last week. To stay on top of the league, they will need to keep things rolling and putting the puck in the net. With John Silky Mitts Schachnovsky coming back from holiday, this shouldn't be that hard to do. Combine that with how Mike Wilson and Zach Gabriault's games have been coming along, and they should continue their winning ways. One of the things that has changed for Sport Corner Titanium was Zach Gabriault stepping down as captain and Mike Wilson taking the position. Aware came into this game after a hard-fought loss to Sport Corner Titanium last week. For them to redeem their loss from last week, they'll need to shrug off this loss and get back to their game. With having their captain, Patrick Lumbeck, back from coaching the Thai national team to a gold at the Asian Winter Games to lead them, they should have a good game. Mike Wilson of Sport Corner Titanium started this one off at 10:15 with the assist going to Oleg Kvasha and Joe LaMancha. With 6 minutes left in the period, Devin Michael of the Aware tied it up with the assists going to Brandon Vick and Richie. With 4 minutes left, Mike put Sport Corner Titanium back in the lead with an unassisted goal. The end of the first period saw Sport Corner Titanium 2 with 14 shots and Aware 1 with 12 shots. 2 minutes into the second period, Ryan Haynes tied it back up for the Aware with the assist going to Patrick. At 12:35, Mike got his hat trick and put Sport Corner Titanium back in the lead with the assist going to Joni Heinonen and Zach. About halfway through the second period, Yves Gabriault sustained a lower body injury, but he kept strong and finished out the period, and Lance Parker took his place in between the pipes. With 4 minutes left in the second period, Ith was called for tripping. Sport Corner Titanium's penalty kill looked really good tonight, but Aware's power play was just a little bit better, with them scoring a goal with seconds left in the penalty. With 1:35 left in the period, a goal coming from Bill Bredesen which was assisted by Patrick and Brendan. The end of the second period saw Sport Corner Titanium 3 with 21 shots and Aware 3 with 22 shots. Things remained pretty locked up for half of the third period, but Brandon Vick got the game winner for the Aware with the assist going to Christian Olofsson and Henrik Olofsson. With 3:13 left in the game, Henrik was called for tripping, but Aware's penalty kill had been top-notch, and they stopped Sport Corner Titanium from getting a goal. Aware had an all-around great game, and they were able to stop Silky Mitts from even getting an assist this week. The final score was Sport Corner Titanium 3 with 29 shots and Aware 4 with 31 shots. The Rolling Stone Pizza Player of the Game went to Mike Wilson for his hat trick, and I had a chance to catch up with him after the game. Sorry, girls, he's wearing a sweater for this one. I have the Rolling Stone Pizza Player of the Game, again, Mike Wilson. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
3 goals? How many goals did you have tonight?
Yeah, I got 3 in, thankfully. It would have been nice to get the win, but it was tough sledding out there. That ice was something else, but we played hard, but just came up short, unfortunately.
Yeah, the ice looked really snow tonight, but, I mean, really close game.
Yeah, no, those games are fun. It's back-to-back now. We've played those guys one-goal games, and it's fun. We got to admit, they got the last one, so we'll be sure to get the next one.
All right, well, congratulations.
Thanks again, man.
After our first game, the SHL had a ceremony for Patrick Lumbeck for helping out with the Thai national team with winning the gold at the Asian Winter Games. our second game, we had Hooters Nana facing off against the Sukhumvit Spitfires. Hooters Nana have been on a bit of a slide for the last 5 games, but all of their games have been really close. They just needed a few bounces to go their way, but they just haven't been able to get them. Last week, they lost a close one to the Sukhumvit Spitfires. To be able to pick this one up, they're going to need to forget about last week's game and start this one new. Sukhumvit Spitfires are on a hot streak right now with winning their last 5 games. They've been a force to reckon with Lance Parker in the net, and both Donnie Kerfoot and Adrian Myers have been adding points to their totals, and their second-level guys, Harrison Otstemelt and Jason Bitter, are producing as well. Hooters Nana started this one off right with Justin St. Denis getting the first goal 1 minute into the game with the assist going to Andy Brine. At 11:44, Scott Wickham was called for interference, but Hooters Nana did a great job on the penalty kill for this one. At 10:13, Hooters Nana received a penalty for too many men, which was served by Hara Ichiro, making it 3-on-5 for the Sukhumvit Spitfires, but Hooters Nana killed off both penalties to maintain their lead. Things were really looking good for Hooters Nana when at 5:50, Top Ruttapong put one in the net with the assist going to Andy and La. At 4:19 of the first period, Sukhumvit Spitfires finally answered back with an unassisted goal from Harrison. The end of the first period saw Hooters Nana 2 with 7 shots and the Sukhumvit Spitfires 1 with 12 shots. 1 minute into the second period, Sukhumvit Spitfires tied it up with an unassisted goal from Ab Chanrek. At 14:45, Donnie Kerfoot put the Spitfires in the lead with the assist going to Darius Konatapets and Scott Murray. At 11:10, Adrian was called for hooking, but the Sukhumvit Spitfires did an amazing job with killing this penalty and keeping the shots down. 16 minutes in, Hara Ichiro tied it up for Hooters Nana with the assist going to Top. The end of the second period saw Hooters Nana 3 with 16 shots and Sukhumvit Spitfires 3 with 18 shots. At about 1 minute into the third period, the Sukhumvit Spitfires got another chance to display their penalty kill prowess as Peem was called for tripping. 1 minute later, Donnie picks up the puck, weaves in and on and around the Hooters players, and scores an unassisted shorthanded goal to again put the Spitfires in the lead. 6 minutes into the third period, Garrett Howden puts one in the net for the Sukhumvit Spitfires with the assist going to Tara Jerichai. With 6 minutes left in the game, Hooters try to make a comeback with a goal from Michael White with the assist going to Justin and Andy. The Sukhumvit Spitfires fought hard to put this one on in the win column and didn't allow Hooters another goal. The final score of the game was Hooters Nana 4 with 20 shots and Sukhumvit Spitfires 5 with 25 shots. The Rolling Stone Pizza player of the game was Donnie Kerfoot for his great defensive play as well as scoring 2 goals, with one of them being the game winner, and I had a chance to chat with him after the game. I have the Rolling Stone Pizza player of the game again, Donnie Kerfoot. Congratulations.
Thanks, Tom. Much appreciated.
Close game again, 5-4.
Yeah, everyone was working hard out there. The ice was pretty rough and it was pretty foggy out there, so it was a battle all around.
Yeah, I mean, the ice, yeah, it was definitely really bad tonight, but maybe next time.
Yes. I think I'm looking forward to next game, being a little smoother than that.
All right, congratulations again. Thank you.
Tom.
Just a reminder, there are no games on March 12th. Going into Week 12, we have some really exciting games. In our first game at 8:30, we have the 2 top teams and the 2 hottest point players in the league right now. Mike Wilson of Sport Corner Titanium in second place with 20 points in 12 games, and Donnie Kerfoot of the Sukhumvit Spitfires in fourth place with 18 points in 8 games. Both Mike and Donnie have each received 3 Rolling Stone Pizza players of the game. It's time for SHL News. I have the Rolling Stone player of the game, Donnie from the Sukhumvit Spitfires. It's about time you guys win one. What happened?
Yeah, I don't know. We battled hard out there today and got up a couple and then tied it up. I think we might have been down at one point and we just kept on battling and just came through in the end.
Excellent. So what's the plan for the next game?
Just keep working hard and make sure we got our feet moving and moving the puck. Heads up, keep moving. That's my motto. Heads up and feet moving.
Excellent. Congratulations.
Thanks, Tom.
It's time for SHL News. I have the Rolling Stone player of the game, Mike Wilson of Sport Corner Titanium. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
So, 5-3. Wow, what a great game.
Yeah, it was really good. You know, we had a good game down low, cycling the puck well, and moved it back to the point. They played well, you know, and obviously felt good to get the win.
Excellent. So what's the plan for the next game?
We're just going to keep it up. We're on a big roll here, improving things as we go. Defense are playing well. Again, that low cycle is working, and we're just going to try and keep that rolling as long as we're doing it.
All right, excellent. Thanks a lot. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
It's time for SHL News. I have the Rolling Stone Pizza Player of the Game, Donnie Kerfoot, again. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Much appreciated.
4 goals, 2 assists.
Yeah, I mean, it was a close game. I was just trying to bear down and make some plays when we needed them.
Did you see this when I talked to you before the game?
Yeah, well, I just wanted to get the W. That's all I wanted. So,
You guys got it, 7-5. Congratulations.
thanks a lot, Dom.
It's time for SHL News. I have the Rolling Stone Player of the Game again, second week in a row. Mike, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
5 points. Wow.
We're getting some good bounces tonight, but we had a good cycle game, and I was the beneficiary of some good work by our team, so I'll take it.
Well, you did an excellent job. Now I've got a question for you, non-hockey related. Do you like American football?
Yeah, for sure.
Who are you going to pick for the Super Bowl?
I'm torn. I kind of want the underdog in the Falcons, but I kind of also want Brady to, give Goodell maybe a shot when he gets the trophy. So I'm in two worlds with this one.
All right. Well, excellent. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
For Sport Corner Titanium, to win this one, they're going to need to find a way to stop Donnie, but the Silky Mitts Spitfires have many other threats in Adrian Myers, Harrison Oatsmelt, and Ernesto Bauer, just to name a few. Mike is really hot right now also, and with Silky Mitts back in the lineup, teaming up with Zach Garofalo, things should be really popping for Sport Corner Titanium. They'll also need Gabor Toth to get back in form to be a strong anchor for them in the nets. For the Silky Mitts Spitfires to win this one, they'll need to find a way to neutralize Mike Wilson, but at the same time, keep Donnie free. They'll also need to find out what Hooters Nana did last week to silence Silky Mitts and follow up on that. They'll also need their second-level guys to keep adding points to their totals. Lastly, they'll need Lance to continue to remain strong between the pipes. This looks to be one of the best games to date between these two teams. In our second game at 9:30, we have Hooters Nana going against the Aware. For Hooters Nana to break this 6-game losing streak, they really need to come together as a team. They have Andy Bryan really doing some amazing work with being in first place for the assists with 13 and 5th in the league in points with 17. They also need Steven Sproul and Paul Stoddart and Justin St. Denis to step it up, as well as their second-level guys, Law and Michael White, to get involved with the play. Although Aware won their game last week, things look like a rough one for them with Yves Gabriault out with a lower body injury. For them to build on their win last week, they'll need to find a solid backup goalie. And they'll also need their top-level guys, Brandon Vick, Patrick Lumbeck, and Darren Boodle, to keep up their great work. But they'll also need their second-level guys, Corey Day and Devin Michaels, to step up more in the play. And they'll need Tan Limpenpet to continue to build on the game that he had last week. Things are also looking up for all 4 teams this week as the Thai players are returning to the SHL after going undefeated and taking gold at the Asian Winter Games last week. These look to be some great games with our 2 top teams and our hottest players facing off against each other in Sport Corner Titanium with Mike Wilson and the Silky Mitts Spitfires with Donnie Kerfoot, as well as Hooters Nana chomping at the bit to break their 6-game losing streak. This should be a lot of fun to watch, and I'll see you at the rink.